So when he came over to NXT, they changed Shinsuke Nakamura's finisher. It's the same finisher, but instead of calling it the Bulmaye knee lift, now they call it Kinshasa.
Right.
Which, as it turns out, is the capital of the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Oh.
Which means only one thing. The WWE is in league with whoever it is that is attempting to use these vocal cord parasites, because the moment anybody is talking about WWE, if they have the Kikongo strain of the vocal cord parasites...
You're right. Yeah, no, I think it's a plan to kill Corey Graves, or to give Corey Graves vocal cord parasite superpowers. Hey folks, I'm Serious JG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
And we want to thank you for joining in with us as we continue our Let's Play together, even though we're playing it as a one-player game. It's really kind of a one-player game, even in the multiplayer mode, because it's you competing against people remotely. But it's Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
That's right. And right now we are hot on the trail of some kids.
Yeah, we got one more kid to rescue, one more egg to bacon, whatever.
One step ahead, red line. Wait.
But last time we were commenting on whether or not the robot was our friend. So this time,
well, you know, it's like he's like, I lost my mother. So
who knows?
So you know, no. So Huey built me robot D-Walker. Once again, I wanted to say Hal, knew that I shouldn't, but I couldn't remember what I was supposed to say.
So I got 15 minutes left, because even though we haven't played this game in a couple of weeks now, time doesn't pass for us, because Metal Gear Solid 3, where it was disadvantageous to us for time to pass, it passed. Now that it would do us good to have time passing while we're not doing stuff, it can, but only if you're willing to have other players on the interwebs attacking you and taking your shit.
Yes.
Burn
all your shit, lols.
So we are going to do a side up, and we are going to search for the last of the escaped children, who is at the Smasi Laman. I think that was the place where we first encountered Sahelanthropus, and it grabbed us and held us upside down, so dude could talk to us.
Geez, that was a toughie, because it had a well, there are all kinds of different places that you could. Oh, there is a high danger landing
right
zone.
in the middle of it, but it would be high danger. It would be a highway to the danger zone.
I'm in the danger zone.
Don't really remember if we were doing anything funky with equipment that would...
It appears that we were going for our standard stealth layout, with the exception of having a portable grenade launcher with us.
Well, I mean, we don't really have a stealth grenade launcher.
Yeah, they have... Why am I bringing my portable grenade launcher? I could be bringing my non-portable grenade launcher.
Bringing my grenade tank.
Yeah. Yes.
It's just a tank that he's painted the word Renee on the side and has like this picture of a sexy girl.
Renee. Northern Cup.
You're prettier than D-Walker.
Looks like they got like glass panel controls up there. I would have thought that would have been a later innovation.
Yeah, the technology doesn't quite track with reality sometimes in these series.
Oh, well, you know, maybe advanced military research that they're doing.
Thanks to the Intel team and their research and development team, they've got a game set in 1985 and they're 84, and they've got like 1990s tech.
Maybe I'm just wildly...
On Mother Base, we're totally into the retro swing revival thing.
We're jump jiving and then we're wailing.
We totally think Cherry Poppin' Daddies is a cool name for a band to have and not disgusting in any way. Alright, so...
Marker placed.
We need to make our way over
That is the way down there. And that'll be the checkpoint that you will either have to try and just... It appears that it would be within your abilities to just sort of crawl right past it, if you wanted.
What, this base?
Yeah, look to the left. There is a path.
Yeah.
It's a matter of whether or not you feel like taking it.
Almost
look like there's anybody
you have the
there's
option to not fight.
It's a very sparsely populated little post there. Oh no, he's down. You just never marked him, so you couldn't tell.
Yeah, he's like super soldier though. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, no, he was taking the Captain America serum.
Right.
Except it was Winter Soldier serum because these guys are Ruskies.
Right. Exactly. I got totally confused with that. It was the Winter Soldier was supposed to be this friend of his, right? So does that mean that the Winter Soldier was like taken and made weird by the Russians, and he was originally an American guy?
Yeah. If you had seen,
I saw all the movies like once each. I haven't read any comics. I haven't watched any of the movies more than once.
Well, if you're familiar with the movie, that sort of gives some of his backstory, and it shows about how he's all, oh, you know, he had his buddy that went into the army ahead of him, and he's like, I want to go too. And then they ended up, he ended up rescuing that guy, at least in the movies, not the comic books. And again, I suppose spoilers for anybody that didn't watch those movies that came out some time back.
Analysis complete.
But there's like a whole exciting chase sequence in a train, and oh, did she just miss one?
Seems like she missed.
Oh, he just noticed unconscious person. And that was a fatal mistake. Yeah, you should be able to get him.
Oh, okay. So there must be somebody else. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, there's an exciting sequence on a train that then also where his buddy fell off the train down like off of a rail bridge, and you couldn't see what happened to him, but clearly the fall would kill him. But no, I guess so.
Gotcha. Okay, so it was
the Ruskies took him and
turned him into
a super soldier, because if you're going to do that, I mean, you're going to do it with captured,
of course, captured American
prisoner. Yeah. And then he pointed his crotch. He pointed his crotch for you'll find our specialist here, and also in response to the question of where are the others, or where are your friends? And he's like, my boys are right here.
Anyway, thank you for explaining the soldier to me, because yeah, you're right. There was some dude who fell off the train, and
yeah,
the previous movie I forgot about.
He's coming too. Roger that.
No, he is not going to be eligible for Fulton pickup right there.
You got to extract him.
Oh.
You're punching in the air above your prone opponent, just like Steve Austin.
Now my failure to get back in the ring will cost us dearly.
It's like, if you could get back into the ring, you could hide from the guards that are around, but instead, you're just standing outside flailing around, and they're like, hey, who's that guy?
I'm precious metal. I mean heavy metal.
Yes, and actually the fuel resources are probably what you were more interested in even than the precious metal.
Yeah, but
there's a flower over there. What are you doing?
What? Where? Oh. Almost missed the wormwood. That's wormwood.
That is. Oh, there's more. This place is amazing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, to the left. There it is.
I don't really care.
Well, I mean, but you marked one of the other flowers on the map.
I didn't mark it. I marked this kind of the middle of that base that we need to get to next.
You know, this would be a time where it would have been really handed at Dior's. Quiet.
Quiet. I mean,
quiet.
I was thinking she's telling you to shut up.
She's a Pokemon. You know, vocal cord parasites would be a real bitch for Pokemon. Because pretty much if you've got like, I mean, unless you're Arbok, there's not going to be a good opportunity that you
I have
might...
no fucking idea what that one is. I don't care.
What?
Oh, you mean like Chatterbok?
Yeah, because he says Chatterbok instead of Arbok.
But it's still
their word in the language of Arbok, yeah. Okay.
Or Electrobuzz, who in its own language is
Good.
Because yes, folks, we have some knowledge of the first season and a half or so of Pokemon, so shoot us.
There appears to be a secret path over that way. I don't know if it's a better path. If it's a way forward. Oh yeah, no, that'd be your sneaky path to get up to sneaky sniping areas. Sneaky
so you want me to explore this place based on the fact that the rocket's a different color?
I didn't say that. You appeared to be walking that way, and I was like, wait, there's a sneaky snake direction.
Right. I thought... Well, I don't know which
you
of
can
these
go
two
in
is
either
the
one,
way.
it appears.
I think this is probably the way I went previously.
Yeah, that's probably good, because, you know, the mouth of that, like, hidden temple or whatever is farther up there. The one at the bottom, what you're looking at there is, like, the place where you exit, where you're when you're running from the Sahelanthropus and the skulls.
Well, it's got, like, electric
which is the name of my new band.
It doesn't seem like it's as stealthy because it's actually lit up.
Yeah.
Extraction arrived at Metabase.
Thank you for folding back these carrots.
Well, I got a personnel with a new skill before. I mean, I found the greatest man who ever lived. Young Austin Aries is, in fact, working at Mother Base.
I wonder what his,
Yeah, he's one of the children we have to find. Well, we're finding all these, like, kids from this African village, so we're going to find this little white kid with, like, a goatee and a little capelet who's calling himself the greatest
and the
kid who
capelet
ever
says
lived.
never be game over on it. Now you may want to reload before you start taking shots. Whoa.
That was not the button that reloads, I guess. I haven't played in a little while.
No, that's fair. There's a man out standing in his field. Maybe an inflatable, actually. Yeah.
There's an inflatable outstanding in this field.
Don't seem to be a lot of dudes, which is sometimes a cause for concern.
Well, in the side ops, they always have these greatly reduced numbers of troops. Unless there's some plot thing going on where I go in there and it's cinematic triggers. Which I guess is a possibility, because this is the last of the child
It
rescue
is the
missions.
last one. Now, one thing that you could do, if you would be interested in rooting out some guys, is you have a clear shot from here on one of the radio posts.
Come on. I don't have anywhere near the range to do that.
I don't know. What if you aimed, like, really high up or something? Actually, we haven't shot on two
This is not
of them.
Worms Armageddon. I'm not going to try to figure out the art of a grenade shot.
That is why you failed.
No, why you failed? Because you would try that.
Oh, I mean, well, there's another inflatable guy over there if you want to mark him on your map.
According to the intel team, the escaped kids should be around here. Locate and secure them.
There are a lot of inflatable pool toys around here. Because I consider the enemy soldier decoys pool toys. There's some resources and a poster, so that seems like a fun place to go check out, even if it's not the greatest place that ever lived.
Well, you know, frankly, if the Russians have abandoned this base and kids have decided to go hide there, I don't see
They'd be
how
set
that's
up
a
pretty
problem.
well. Children of
Another
ancient
inflatable guy. Except no
yeah, there's more
actual
resources
troops so
over
far.
there.
Resources were over here, right?
Well, there were also some in the little base where that fake guy was propped up. Okay. Although a light appears to be on in that Porta-John, which isn't really a thing I thought Porta-Johns generally even had.
They don't usually. Which, believe me, there are times where you're using a porta-john and you kind of wish there was a light.
Were, yeah. Oh wait, there's walk around this little box of things.
Oh.
There's sort of okay. There's nothing back there, but it was like a little nook.
The kind of
like
place where they would hide
appeared.
a precious, or a little diamond.
Yeah.
Diamond of Doom. Is this even a porta-john? Didn't really seem to have an actual toilet. I mean, hole. Like the Eastern style ones, you don't really have like a nice seat, but they still have a hole that your business goes into. From what angle am I meant to be able to do that?
Wait. You're just supposed to have grabbed the other stuff first. I keep getting the impression that you're walking just around the periphery of enemies because it keeps on going.
I think they're just trying to intimidate you. The place is actually abandoned until you get further in.
No, okay
The
then.
greatest Porta-John who ever lived.
So it was a living one.
Living Porta-John.
Well, there's the radio controls. Again, if you felt like scaring guys out at this point, you could probably get a clean shot over to the radio.
And again,
Put plastic
I think
explosives
you
on it.
overestimate the range of the grenade launcher if you want to do it.
No,
from
I'm
here,
not
but
saying.
Yeah, I can get in there.
Yes, there's at this point we don't believe that there's anyone here, but the intel team is now suggesting that maybe there is. Probably this whole outer area may well be.
That's what I think is happening. The outer areas.
So you could clean up around here. There's posters, there's supplies, there's radios. You don't have to use the grenade launcher. You could use C4.
Yeah, the grenade launcher's fun.
All right. Have it your own way. No, we're not hearing any radio communication from guys saying they're on their way.
Well, wherever these enemies were detected, they don't seem to be close enough
To have heard that.
or they're heard it, but they're not close enough for me to have heard them reacting.
Oh well. Now all the resources are on the floor.
And they survived. I'm impressed by the strength of these containers.
Be a good opportunity to clean up around here. There's a generator you could turn off.
Yeah, and that will probably lure one of them out. They are,
because they are inside.
They are
and the
attracted
lights
to those. When you turn off a generator, it's like catnip to those guys. They can't resist.
This appears to be a torture room of some variety.
Fun.
Well, or possibly just a room where somebody is supposed to stay.
Careful, dude.
All they
Trump
have was a
is
chair.
the presumptive Republican nominee. It's not a torture room. It's
It's an enhanced interrogation room.
enhanced interrogation room.
There we go. Now you can lure out dudes one at a time.
You have to admire the sense that.
Oh, shoot the grenade at the radio tower that's up there now.
No point.
Well, alright then.
But yeah, okay. I remember this now. I wouldn't have spoiled it even if I did remember, but now I'm remembering it. There's a bunch of weird.
That guy was shambling.
Yeah, there's a bunch of weird zonked out guys up there, like the ones that are infested by the skull soldiers. And that's why they didn't react to the comms being shut down. And it actually served no purpose to blow up the comms because they would never use them. But when we go into those caves, it's like ooh, scary zombies thing with shambling soldiers. I'm thinking of the King's Quest 2 version of Thriller, or might have been King's Quest 3. I think it was King's Quest 2. The MIDI version.
Oh, I don't even know if that's MIDI. That's pretty MIDI.
Pre-MIDI.
Could be.
Pretty version.
It's so pretty.
It was pretty
It
impressive.
should have been born a little girl.
Oh, man, you know, I mean, I guess I wasn't thinking of you when I made the comment of I don't think anyone else would want a mid-90s WCW story mode, but and that's well, you commented a lot, of course. But man, like Johnny, you play as Johnny V. Bad, and
yeah, not even Mark Marrow as Johnny V. Bad.
you could play through a story mode like you know, if they did a
Diamond Dallas Page.
they did a
versus
DDP Legends mode, you know, it would basically start with him like taking out Hall and Nash and refusing to join the NWO. But my version would end before we even got there. It would build up to like the Diamond Doll's name is revealed to be Kimberly as he goes on a date with goes on a date with Dave Sullivan. Then meanwhile you get to play the matches like Diamond Dallas Page versus Scott D'Amore on WCW Worldwide.
Well, and
you're hallucinating that he's Johnny B. Bad and he keeps screaming, "I'm not Johnny."
Also, let's not. Oh, fucking Scott D'Amore is the man. But let's not forget, you know, his one-time valet, and of course, I don't even remember it, but they must have ended up having a match when they tried to give him a push on his own. But let's not forget Max Muscle.
Let's not forget Max Muscle.
Let's never forget Max Muscle.
9/11. Never forget Max Muscle.
Are you gonna use the turret machine gun to shoot one of the other dolls? No.
Could have done that. That would have been fun.
I don't know if you can turn it around.
I don't think you can. I could have used it to take out. Yeah,
Oh, you can take out that one. In a big way.
So this has been a kind of big, long... Like, I guess I could have landed in the, quote, danger zone. Maybe that would have caused there to be troops here, I don't know.
You landed in the danger zone. Now, do you have any sniper shot on that guy, or no?
Oh, I don't know if I can be bothered.
Oh, alright. Well, at this point, I would almost suggest taking off your sniper rifle and equipping the handgun, because you're not going to get any long shots on anybody in here.
No, kind of just did.
Yep.
What you suggested.
Hey, I'm vamping a little bit. Queen.
Yeah.
So we've been watching a little bit of Lucha Underground, folks, and of course the announced team in English for Lucha Underground is Matt Strike from Vampiro. Matt Strike will occasionally refer to Vampiro as Vamp, and every time he does, I want him to respond with, "Yes, Queen."
Yeah.
And he never does. I wonder why.
I mean, he could. It would make sense. It's Matt Striker. We know that he's a transvestite, so... I don't know that about Matt Striker at all. I'm being silly. Now, Pimpinella was his,
Oh, yeah. So Cloud is approaching, so beware of some guy running around with a sword as tall as he is.
And severe emotional problems. Oh, he had a helmet on. Doesn't really seem to give a shit about the tranquilizer.
Just seems to keep coming. Are we not going to be able to,
I really don't remember.
Sandstorm is approaching, so you could probably run up to him before he noticed you and see him, if that would...
I think I'm going to end up doing that. There's more than just this guy, though.
Uh-oh. He just keeps coming. Oh, nice.
80% chance to get him out.
He's pretty good odds.
He probably won't die.
Oh, why are you extracting zombies here?
I want a special zombie unit.
No, I mean, admittedly, a zombie unit, you could send them into combat and not be too worried about them all being wiped out.
Oh, I mean, the odds they'd get wiped out are pretty high, actually, but,
Oh, whoops. I gotta go back in.
Yeah, no,
That is, I mean, that is
wondering
the
if I
downside
should
to these,
even be walking around in Sandstorm, but,
Do you have NVGs in this game? Or did we bring any?
I don't think we brought any. You're right, though, they probably do exist in the game, yeah.
Well, we do have them. We have battery level 2.
The greatest batteries that ever lived.
Yes, they are living batteries. So, yeah. Recently watched an Austin Aries match,
Yeah,
folks.
sorry,
Sounds like the sandstorm may have subsided.
Oh, shit.
That's alright. No, I think you're still inside the thing if you walk over this way. Or, yeah, you're still up one level.
So yeah, this mission is basically going to be how easily can we navigate in here.
How well can you fight the zombies? Hey, there's some stuff. Cool. There's some bubbles. Cool. Oh, well that's a nice, it's a handy passageway.
Tunnel, that's pretty neat.
Tunnel.
The channel of chili. So,
Plant expansion complete.
you're...
Hey, R&D platform. Now we can start building another one, possibly, although we probably don't have anywhere near the resources.
I don't think we have any resources. So we're kind of somewhere in the neighborhood of where this kid is expected to be located, but...
You're thinking that he's going to be where the killer bee was?
No, he's probably going to be beyond that zombie we fought, because I think there's not that many zombies, but they're kind of guarding the... Or maybe he is...
This
oh,
appears to
shit,
be
this
where
is...
B. Brian Blair was.
Yeah, this isn't actually where I meant to go, though. I think I'm getting further away.
Oh, okay.
Big Brian Bear! Fucking Baron! I break his back!
Yeah. Iron Sheik has a problem with the Brian Blair, folks. You might know about.
Yeah, let's be careful running around here.
Oh, you think I'm gonna hit a mine?
Yeah, it's gonna be an enemy mine. And you know what? You're not gonna have the opportunity to stick around and make friends with them. Oh. Pretty close. Stop him. Now stop him. Beautiful, baby.
It doesn't seem to give a crap about the getting stunned, really.
Yeah, it just needs to be meleeed a bunch of times. Here comes another one, just like the other ones. Another badass, another troublemaker. We gotta try and do multi.
Oh, that one actually went down from being stunned. Or, drank.
Yeah. You just have to be really careful not to, Right, that one's stunned. You are near enough to a clearing that you can take these guys down, and,
Let's get more zombies back at another base. Oh no, it's still not,
oh, there's
not in
a
the clear, I
rocky
guess.
outcropping here. Alright, well, whatever. Now, it's a sure. You can always bet on a sure thing in zombie disposal.
There was another one over there that saw us, so...
Yeah.
Subject on board.
I-
Lead the rest to
I'm not
us.
gonna get a perfect stealth bonus here, because
Well,
the zombies
yeah.
are just too observant.
There's another one sort of shambling towards you, but probably still have plenty of time to set this guy down and fold him away. Unless they have an extra gear, they're like
They
infested
do,
with-
actually. These are those speed zombies.
Yeah,
I
they're
never-
the
Coming too.
28
Video games
days
that throw
later
those out, I
styles.
don't really understand. It's like, why are they suddenly supposed to be really freaking fast?
Oh, I think it all. Well, the first time I remember seeing that was in 28 Days Later,
Uh-huh.
which I guess technically they're not zombies; they're people infected with rage. But I mean, yeah, a lot of zombie movies, they're technically not zombies; they're like victims of biological phenomena or whatever. So these guys are gonna be like shambling ox and like groaning bison or something.
How could that have hit him in the helmet?
It went straight through him because his head is so soft and fleshy because he's rotted.
Come on, man. Let's sweep take it.
Wake him up and interrogate him. Where are the others? Oh!
You gonna extract him?
That will appear to be the way back down.
And somebody's phone's ringing.
Oh, that's not me.
Okay, well, hopefully it won't bother you guys too much. I'm gonna let it ring.
Okay. Well, just in case it wasn't on mic. Oh, I have no idea. Maybe there's a kid in there. Maybe he's speaking the Kid Congo language.
Maybe he's going
Kinshasa!
Maybe he's doing knee lifts on zombies in there. And they keep getting back up. The kid doesn't know what to do. What I'm saying is you should rescue this kid. He's in peril.
Yeah, no, the kid seems to be in some danger here. Kid's not in a good way. Oh, hey, brother. Oh, wow, you're the easiest zombie KO ever. zombies in there.
They don't appear to have even noticed you, though, so hooray.
This is taking longer than I expected, actually. I figured we'd knock out one of these missions and call it a video, but it's actually pretty much time to call it a video,
Wait,
and I don't know how much more we got.
Don't.
Extraction failed.
What?
You didn't have a clear shot.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Trying to get some sleep grenades going, because that might be a good thing to use against those zombies.
Hit the zombies with the GTS. Look above you. Maybe there's... Yeah, there's
Okay.
just a big old thing up there. There's just a big old thing up there.
There's a good old boy. Never need to know how.
There we go.
For some zombie boys. Never need to know how.
No, they just want to,
He's coming too.
you know...
Roger that.
Oh no, there's a whole bunch of guys over here before now.
Oh, now he's actually noticed you.
I remember when I did this off camera, they kind of all heard, like,
Heard
I
it,
had a
yeah.
pretty big group of them at the same time because they heard me meleeing one of the first ones I noticed. And that kind of sucked. I think.
These ones seem either to be less observant, or you're just doing a much
I might
better
be
job.
Well, I mean, you know, it's kind of poor luck, I guess. But before. Every time I drop them over there, I'm mindful of the fact that I might end up sliding off the edge.
Well, yeah, or that they might. Oh,
That's what I
zombies.
meant. Is that
Subject
okay? So
on
apparently
board.
there's somebody who can
Leave
see
the
me
rest
from
to us.
here.
That guy right there, I guess.
I'm thinking that's the one. Oops.
So you just raised the zombie alert?
Well,
I
no,
could hear
but
another
he
one
like
walking
bit
around.
me. I'm wondering if I'm in. I'm wondering if
gonna
I'm
be-
gonna be infected with
Got the Z
zombies.
virus. There's definitely another one somewhere around here, also moving around. I hear the shambling footsteps.
I think
Oh,
it was
his
this guy.
helmet's off. You can shoot him in the head now.
Well, at this point, I feel like I just need to finish him off with regular old.
Alright.
But you are right. I could. Damn it!
Well, that's done. Well, okay, so now Big Boss is eventually going to become a zombie. It's just a matter of how far into the future this happens. Whether,
Before or after he establishes Zanzibar land.
right.
I guess he doesn't establish it. Well, seriously? They just noticed this?
Enemy presence
Yeah.
detected. The map has been
I mean, it may be that after you've done a certain amount of the mission, regular soldiers come back behind you as
Weather
extra
will clear
challenge.
shortly.
Soon we
The
will
greatest
have no
zombie challenge
weather.
ever lived.
Sun will rise momentarily.
Well, I guess it's okay that I went a couple minutes over because we are gonna finish this thing. So.
Got a whole lot of trouble. Got a whole lot of trouble. Got a, yeah. Well, I suppose at this point. Nope, not there. I mean, at this point, if you've got the kid, sliding down that cliff wouldn't be the worst thing you could
Well,
do.
I mean, can we slide from here? Or is it too far?
I don't know.
I don't really want to chance it.
Alright,
It's probably okay, but
I mean, we can also just walk along over here
at
until
this point, yeah, I guess drop.
there's clear skies. You're a full 2 meters from that kid, did you know?
Side up. Side
I've updated
ops
the mission
list
list.
updated.
We've received a new job offer.
Extraction
are on your iDroid.
arrived at Mother Base.
And you can drop down going towards where the
a whole bunch of guys got
are.
distinguished crosses of various kinds.
Yeah, they're doing good work.
I feel like this is a safe drop for a video game character, not a real person.
Well, yeah.
You never know when the game might decide to get realistic, so let's... Keep... God damn it.
Just go. Just go. It's not that... yeah. So let's say, at this point it can't be that far from an actual...
Ow. That was actually farther than I thought I was going.
regular drop.
So somebody has come from all the way from Russia to investigate this light. Hey, there's new dummy soldiers. Or just one I didn't notice before.
Blow up a grenade. Well, or you can just take this Jeep. Drive it out of the mission area, or,
No, it's not a... This is a side up. That wouldn't work.
no, okay.
I'm actually going to extract the Jeep and then call for the heliocopter aeroplane. I don't know that I can get on board the Jeep and then attach the balloon to it. I think we kind of need that. Hey, we got rewards, including fuel
Medals.
resources. And nobody died.
Yeah, somebody got injured, but that's, you know...
Yeah, I can deal with that. I'll accept all of
yeah.
it.
That'll get everybody squared away.
Elite soldiers, shambling ox, sadistic buzzard. These are guys we captured before we got to,
Yeah.
That guy speaks the Congo language.
Kinshasa.
That's what he says.
He calls,
He just talks about a
Shinsuke
city
Nakamura.
that exists in his, you know, his realm.
his realm, his native realm. I guess I'll do combat deployment while I'm still thinking
Please
about it.
select a mission.
Looking for anything that's going to reward us with fire.
There, that would reward you with fire. Kill it with fire. Oh, this mission is totally easy.
Unit dispatched. Please select support helicopter requested.
Roger. Brother, higher, Roger.
Sorry, you haven't actually got to that video yet, but it's out there. It's a fair reference.
Oh, yeah?
Brother, higher, Roger.
I'm trying to even figure out which one, what that would even be.
That would be Yuna yelling, "Brother, higher," and Brother going, "Roger."
Oh, Roger. Like, I'm for some reason
Because he's
thinking
got
that's just a
crazy
character
Albed
named
accent.
Roger. No.
Can't talk like normal folk.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at Alpha.
You know those Albed. They should have their own schools. Yeah, they'd be happier living amongst themselves. Oh, they're not as bad as my fellow, but... Alright, folks.
You know, the PC of that game is half Albed.
Yeah. No, not at all Hypella, though.
Well, no.
She found out she was Hypella, she'd probably kill herself. So, folks, there's...
Is she
Quiet
in
breath.
hell? Yes.
So we rescued the last of the kids.
And Quiet got to sort of stretch her legs, wander around a little bit.
She got out of her little cage that she lives in, so that's nice for her.
Yeah.
The spirit of my rage is quiet in the cave. So not as quiet as I typically was.
So before we click resume game, because I don't know if finishing the last kid mission will do plot. We do need to get out of here.
Okay.
So next time, folks, we will presumably I think we were supposed to go talk to Eli, but we all anticipated that scene would involve about one line from each person, about 50 minutes worth of dialogue from
Cassette tapes, like, I believe what he meant when he said those 5 words was...
Hold on a second. I don't agree.
Wait, no, I must chime in with my opinion as well.
So next time, folks, a bunch of other people talk while Big Boss and Eli stare at each other, and we can't even promise that. I'm Stuart JD.
Combo with a vulture.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.